What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another edition of the SainAsylum Podcast. It's your boy Anthony Sain here with my homies, man, my cast of characters, cast of friends. We call this thing the SainAsylum Podcast. We are a bunch of probably crazy individuals who come together to talk about all types of shit going on in the world out here, man. I like this show because I can say every cuss word I want to say when I get out here. I do a show for Bluff City Media. That's a sports show, the Anthony Sain Show. I do some other things around the city. I'm out here doing music trivia. I'm out here doing musical bingo with my man Kevin Cerrito. A couple nights out the week. Can't really cuss at all there, man. It's a family environment, you know what I mean? So I can get on here on Sunday and just get my shit off, man. And I appreciate y'all joining us today. With me today, my man Jay Mitch is in the building. Jay Mitch, what it do, my brother?
What it do? What it do?
Also joining me is Chris Ingram. Chris, what's going on, man?
What's good, family? Glad to be back, man. I was off last week. I had to chop it up with y'all again, man.
Yeah, my guy. Chris also is a member of Bluff City Media. His podcast, the No Bluffing Podcast, makes his video debut tomorrow. I think at noon, right? What time is it coming on? Tomorrow at noon. Yeah, him and my man Ethan Hayes are gonna do their things for sure. I wonder why I got lights in my eyes and my glasses. I don't have my lights on. I'm gonna have to fix it. But I'm like something ain't right, you know. But you know what? I got a couple of lights on. Also in the building, the notorious, the infamous, the legendary Young Harriet is in the building. What's going on, Young Harriet?
What's going on? My favorite fellas on this raggedy ass internet.
Man, mine's super raggedy, for sure. But y'all, we got a lot of things to talk about today. We got other people that could be joining us later on. Had a couple of people who had to back out today. We're gonna get this going though, man. Well, Harry, you the only lady in the building today, so we about to triple team your ass, and it's not gonna be in a good way.
I wouldn't give a damn. I got my guitar just like Rock had his. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Man, I was in the building Friday as well. For SmackDown, me and Jay Mitch were there. Jasmine was there. I saw Jay Mitch yesterday at his baby shower. Beautiful event, man. Jay Mitch knows about every nigga in the city. If you're wondering, if you want to, Jay Mitch is one of those dudes who, like, you know, anytime there's a party or an event, he can be the one that's gonna be insanely loud. And if you the guy that's drunk and insanely loud, everybody gonna get to know you real quick. But it's good to know. I'm sure it's a great feeling just to know that many people love you, man. You had a great event. I knew some of the people there. It's just the variety and the diversity of the people that were there, man. It just shows you a great dude. People celebrating your child. I'm glad I was in the building, my guy, to see you celebrate that moment.
Man, thank you for coming through, bro. Thank you for coming through.
I also hung out. The food was incredible there. I know the caterers as well. I tasted the food. I said, this is hidden. And then I stepped outside and saw my guys. Oh, this your shit. He said, yeah, this be. I said, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out Marlon and Helen, man.
6 Million Catering is the name of the company, right?
6 Million Catering, man. Y'all hit her up, man. Hit them up. Good people. Check them out,
good food. Sure. Free plugs out here you get on the SainAsylum Podcast. Also got to hang out with
them, man. They gonna have to go and get a spot, man. Yeah. We got spots available. See everybody. Y'all come on and advertise with us, man.
We need them. Also hung out with Jasmine yesterday at 901 Wrestling. She can't make it on today. She has to work. She has a real life job. But y'all stop killing. Jasmine could be on the show.
Man, what?
But yeah, I hung out with her yesterday. She was at 901 Wrestling. Just good to see my people, man, over the weekend for sure. That was my first time ever meeting her in person. And Jasmine was like in full wrestling gear, not like you know a t-shirt or something. I mean like actual participant gear. Like
she finna get the ring there.
She looked like a full ballet in that joint, man, for sure. She had the good blonde wig on. Oh man, Jasmine had me tripping. She was dressed to the nine for sure. She was looking like somebody's manager for real. But shout out to
man. I need to see pictures, man. I need to see pictures.
I forgot to take a picture with her, but Jasmine is a character, man, for sure. But shout out to all the homies, man. Pour some liquor out for the homies who not on the show today. But y'all did not tune in to have my emotional moment with my friends. I am going to get this thing started today. Pretty cool, pretty interesting topics we had to talk about. First of all, man, we are going. Oh, and comments are open. Make sure you guys are coming today. Even if you just want to say hello to all y'all out there in the interwebs. what was I about to say, man? A lot of stuff going on. The first thing is TikTok. Y'all niggas ain't gonna have TikTok too much longer. Doesn't look like RIP to TikTok, which is crazy because this is something that I heard rumored for a while, and to kind of see this happening in real time is absolutely nuts. TikTok, very popular social media app, is possibly coming to an end. I think probably likely coming to an end. I think one of the votes has already passed on it. This is something that me and Chris talked about on the Anthony Sain show the other day for Inside the Same Brain, one of the non-sports segments I have on there. It's kind of a wild development, man, and had a conversation with a couple of people about it. You know, some of the ins and outs of it or whatever. But yeah, we'll talk about that to start out the show. I'm gonna hand the mic over to y'all while I adjust my mics. I have OCD. While I adjust my lights, I have OCD. So I'm gonna step away while y'all you know do that thing for a minute.
We got you, Chief. We got
you. For sure. So I'm gonna just jump right into it, fellas. You know, for me, I'm not a TikTok person, so it don't really affect me that much. But we all know that TikTok is a Chinese-owned company, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no way that an American company, no matter how much revenue it generates, would be able to be ran over in the Republic of China in the way TikTok is ran over here in the United States and across the world without any of the sanctions that you could impose on TikTok. Yeah. So, you know, it's deeper to me than just, you know, banning TikTok in America. This is a political thing. It's a socioeconomic thing. It's, you know, it's a lot of layers to this, you know, than just saying, you know, we gonna ban TikTok. If they ban the TikTok, then, you know, the way my brain work is, okay, if you gonna ban TikTok, then what else coming behind it?
Mm-hmm. Come on. Because they're saying it's like, well, it's giving China too much access to American shit, which could be very well true. I'm like, bro, there's no way in the world that's the only reason why y'all are doing it. It's got to be the conspirators and me. It's like it's something else going on. Like it has to be something else, some other reason why they're doing what they're doing. You know what I mean? So, so they say that they're protecting us from China, so to speak, right? And so was Donald Trump, you know, during the pandemic. I mean, so they're protecting us from China, right? The big bad evil China is who they're protecting us from. And I'm gonna speak about Donald Trump too. I didn't have it as part of the rundown, but I saw a clip today where he says if he doesn't win the election, you know, be prepared for a bloodbath in this nation. I mean, this is the sick shit that we play around with in this country, bro. You know what I mean? And we out here. It's black people talking about, hey, we got this stimulus check though. Like, bro, is that? I mean, come on, bro. Like, that's all you cost. Like, for real. Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, this dude is literally saying, like, this dude is literally using the ignorance and the hate of racism to like back his campaign, like because something there's more of in this country than anything is a bunch of ignorant ass motherfuckers, bro. So if he's literally using ignorance to fuel his campaign. So, but yeah, back to China. I went on another rant. Back to China, man. Are they really protecting us with China? Like, what does that even mean? Like, I haven't even looked into it. Like, what are they saying? Do any of y'all know?
So I think it's multi-layered. My initial thought on it, you know, just hearing it was, okay, y'all have a problem with this company that's owned by a person from Asia.
Yeah.
And y'all problem with it is the link that it has to China. So China has this thing in their government where basically, essentially, anything that's owned by a Chinese citizen or whatever, the government can request for any information that they have possessed without, and you have to abide by Chinese rule or whatever, their government law. And that's the disconnect with the U.S. The U.S. kind of feels like, okay, y'all operating within our borders, a Chinese-owned company that is ran off collecting people's information. And the way that everybody's connected on social media, you know, you have a lot of data that these companies, not only TikTok, but you got Facebook, you know, you got Instagram. A lot of times we click, I agree, you know, to these cookies, or I agree to whatever.
Yeah.
You're sharing that data with that company, and they own that. So the US is afraid of some popping off where China can be like, okay, we need all the information from this account user, this account user, this account user. And something happened a little while ago where TikTok basically was afraid of this, like data breaches. And they claim that they set up an internal sting to where they wanted to see what employees were feeding, like going into people's personal information and taking their information. And they said they did their process to see what bad apples they had in they company. But if y'all run this as a test, then that shit actually could happen, which I understand that part from the US standpoint. The other side of me is this. This is going to set a precedence for how much control Congress and the Senate and basically the U.S. government has on individual private-owned companies. A lot of these social media companies looking at this like they're not speaking out for TikTok and they're not siding with the government. Because if this shit go down, this means they can come and say, okay, well, we think Facebook is a national threat. You need to sell this shit. And the fact that their point is in this whole thing, if it passes, is that not only the only way TikTok can operate in the US is if you sell that shit to an American, which I find that shit, bro, that shit sound weird. Like, okay, if I was operating in another country and they like, okay, Jason's corporation, we feel like it's a security threat. You need to sell that shit and get the fuck out of our country. And you need to sell it to somebody that's from this country. That shit don't sit well, bro. It's a lot of moving parts of that shit that's weird.
But you talked about like how there's so much shit going on, like that we probably should be aware, probably should be weary of, right? Like me and Christian talked about this Thursday when we recorded my show, my sports show, like AI stuff, right? All these AI apps that pop up on your phone. You signing up, and it's real cool. You uploading 20 pictures, and oh man, look at me, I'm an astronaut, or look at me, I'm in a movie scene, you know. And it started off with the thing where it was like a couple years ago, like TikTok filters, right? And then like that turned into I could put your
facial recognition.
Yeah, I could put your face in this movie scene, right? And this, instead of Rocky Balboa, is you in the movie, and if everybody was posting those, and we just uploading all our pictures to this stuff. And then it got a little more advanced, right? It's like, okay, it's you in this, you know, it really looks like you're in the movie. It really looks like you was this picture of you, and now you're a police officer, or you're in shape, or whatever. You got a fat ass, or your titties big, or whatever you went and did, right? And all those things are cool, but the actual fine print of it all says that we own those pictures and we can do whatever we want to do with them. And me and Christian talked about this, where it's like, man, companies are about to start running commercials featuring our black asses, bro. Like, and you're gonna start seeing people paying for, you know, you might see a Trump for president commercial with a bunch of niggas in the crowd, and ain't no niggas in the crowd. You know what I mean? That type of stuff.
I three faces.
Yeah, us on there. You know what I mean? And you might start looking on porn and your wife on there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to interrupt you, bro. I don't want to interrupt you, but something you just said. It literally is pictures that Trump has out that are AI generated pictures with black people in it to depict him going and like socializing with black people. Man. No bullshit, bro. Man. Like no bullshit,
bro. I'm gonna speak for a nasty ass nigga, me, right? Like when you go on Instagram, they got Instagram pages that are all AI women. It's like ain't nothing on there real.
I done heard about that. I ain't seen it, but I heard.
Bro, I was sending you something. Like it's
Chris,
for
the
real.
shit is sick, bro.
Man, that's wild.
All AI, like nothing. But you know what though? The women are fake, but those faces belong to some real woman, bro. Like that. The AI didn't make that up. Like that
Right.
image of the big titties and ass and all that is fake, but that woman is real. Like there's some real that's a real woman facing her.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like that should concern
Boy,
somebody.
you open it, man. It better not never come a day you open this shit up in your face on. Man, I'm telling you, I'm suing
Hey, you
everybody.
can do no hair.
Man.
They finna have Young Harriet on there. That's the only
You
way
have
y'all
Young
can
Harriet,
do it.
Let me tell you
AI.
something right now. Let me tell you something right now. I'm an AI generated person right now. Shit, I ain't waiting to the end. Shit, I'm AI generated right now.
Hey,
But
we go be. No, none of us know what Young Harriet look like, right? We gonna be Young Harriet for the first, like, oh shit, I beat to your face.
I'm out. Joe over, man.
you fucking your ass is stupid. I'm gonna say this. I think it's all about the money. This is all about money and power.
Yeah.
Like why are we surprised? Look at the country we learned about and we've been born in. That's how this country was founded. This country was founded on stealing from other nations. Goddamn, the Louisiana Purchase. Goddamn, the state of California. Yeah, the state of California was bought and purchased from Mexico. You know, and then they made them get their ass out. So, so that's one thing. And two, when you talk about, that's why it's so important for you to understand how these apps work. Bro, literally, as soon as you open up your app, you're sharing information. Yeah. You don't have to be done said nothing. You don't have to be done tweeted nothing. You're sharing. You're sharing
all your tweets, all your face. They own this live stream, all this shit.
Right. So when you looking at, they not only gonna AI generate Trump, they gonna AI generate Biden, they gonna AI generate this shit to generate clicks, which generates money.
Mm-hmm.
Now don't think Trump doing this shit so he don't have to go to jail.
Right.
But other people are gonna figure out a way to monetize this thing. So where it's gonna get out of control. You think they monetizing faces? Shit, wait till they start monetizing goddamn money or penises or something like that. They done already built y'all the way in where y'all can get 3 inches taller by giving y'all a brand new knee or some shit like that.
I looked into it. That shit ain't safe, man.
That shit crazy.
Wow, this shit wow.
Oh man, it's going. Hey, for real though, bro. Oh man, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story as I transition over to the next topic. Right, you was talking about getting a fake dick and all this kind of stuff, AI dick, right? So I got a friend who we were talking about BBLs and just surgery and all that type of stuff, and she said, "Man, my aunt works in Hollywood, so she's always been like on top of all the surgeries, whatever, right? Like she soon as the surgery, she got that new surgery that ain't came out yet, right? And she said that he said her aunt was just constantly having surgery, like tummy tuck, this, BBA, all that, right? Just moving fat from one place to another. And she said it got to the point where she didn't have any fat deposits, like there was nowhere for fat to go in her body. Dang. But right, that's they're doing it when they're taking that fat out of you. Oftentimes, fat has to go somewhere, bro. If you eating wrong and your body's making fat, the fat has to go somewhere. Right, so if you're constantly having all these surgeries, getting rid of fat in your body, and fat has nowhere to go, because how most women, a lot of women who get BBLs, they back get wide, they back and shoulders get puffy, right? Because the fat that used to go to their stomach got to go somewhere. So now they back.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So this woman had so many surgeries. Listen, this woman had so many surgeries, she totally ran out of places for fat to go. And she said that her aunt pussy hung down to her knees from the fat was like, hey, here's a spot. Here's a nice spot.
Oh man.
That shit not crazy, bro.
Hey bro, look at Chris, bro. Look at Chris on the screen. I will say this, it is a pocket. So it ain't beyond the pale. It's not big.
Right. Because somebody told me if you mess with a girl at BBL, he said, go look at her coochie. Because, your coochie is right there below where your stomach is. He said, look at her coochie. He said she probably has an abnormally fat coochie, too. I said, damn.
You have some ignorant yet intelligent ass friends. All that is all at the same damn time. You know what I mean? I feel like this. If you go to any airport, come to the Memphis airport, they got all the wheelchairs because everybody done got a BBL. Like, how you doing? Like, oh, y'all got the same shit going on now. I got to look at everybody with a wide ass back now. I don't eat chicken no more because of y'all. Now I got to look at the wide back ass people and wonder what's going on with them.
Man,
this shit is
awful, wild, bro. The shit is wild. We gonna move on for the TikTok shit. This next topic.
Shit.
There's a recent story about, I don't know, future baby mama or the dream baby mama or somebody, bro. Somebody had a baby by somebody who also had a baby by somebody and somebody. Another one of them stories, right? So I asked the question to y'all today: why are celebrities and athletes all dating the same women? Like, cause we all dream about, like, man, if I was a millionaire, I would just go make a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always think it's crazy. We do it out here, right? If we had money, right? So, like, okay, if you got access to this many women,
hold on.
Why? What happened to Chris? Yeah, man, baby, hit a button on this screen. But yeah. So you asked the question, like, why are celebrities and athletes all dating the same women? I was looking up to see, like, okay, what particularly happened. I was making my notes, right? I said, man, I don't care. Like, it don't even matter, bro. Like, because there's gonna be somebody else in 30 days that we hear that's pregnant by somebody who's also pregnant by so and so, right? And we talked about Brittany Renner last week and Drea and all these people who got multiple babies by multiple celebrities. And I'm asking the question to y'all today. Or what happened to my boy Chris. But I'm asking the question to y'all today. Why are celebrities and athletes all dating the same group of women?
That shit like high school, bro. Like, yeah. So we always say this saying, like, even here locally, like, I guess I'm just a different type of person. I never wanted the person that was on the scene. And a lot of chicks, you know what I'm saying, if they worth they salt or anything, they don't want no motherfucker that everybody know, that everybody been fucking with. But that Hollywood celebrity, first of all, the athlete shit is fucking weird. Like, for y'all to have that much access to so many folk, y'all end up dating the same fucking chicks. I wouldn't want to date no motherfucker that I know I go play them on Tuesday. I'm at the free throw line. This motherfucker like, yeah, how my balls taste, motherfucker. Yeah, you fucking with that bitch. I had a sideways, 3 ways to noon. I don't want that type of stress. I want somebody that don't nobody know shit about, because I don't want to hear that bullshit. Especially athletes, because they petty. Celebrities too. Like, I wouldn't want to date certain motherfuckers. I wouldn't want to date because I wouldn't want to be the cause for them to go to #1 on the R&B charts. Like, you're not finna write a whole album about how me and your shit didn't work out. And then
yes, I am. And I'm busting the windows at your car. We going top 100. You hear me? We going top 100. I will say this just to take the dissenting opinion. I don't think these young men have access to men and women at all.
For real?
I don't. Just because you in this my stance. This is my stance. It's regular men for the win all day for me. Y'all got more personality. Y'all had to develop a personality. Y'all had to develop the skill of learning how to talk to a young lady. Y'all had to develop, you got to know you can't come outside J-Miss nowadays. Your breath funky, your hair, your line pushed back. Look, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. Look at Lil Wayne, one of the greatest rappers alive, but under that man hat, he look like a sunny side up egg. Man, You know what I'm saying, man? There's a celebrity. You know, these athletes, they don't have to develop none of that shit. If you're a regular man, you gotta be able to you gotta have conversation. You gotta have halfway decent job. You gotta be halfway educated. These celebrities, they can't even read. Much less have a genuine conversation that would allow you to build with somebody. And then no shade to nobody, no colorism or anything. But once you have this ideal of what beauty is in America, then that's what you're gonna go after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go after the one that's gonna take care of you. Cause all it takes is one knee injury and you fucked up. Ain't nobody gonna want you when you washed up. Shit, you know, you better hope you got a girl like Ben Simmons who gonna stay there after the back injury. Shit. Cause I'm telling man, regular men for the win all day. Don't fall for this shit. Talking about y'all better than any of these men. They got all of this money and no personality. They can't even screw in the goddamn light bulb. What can I do with you? You can't do shit. You ain't doing shit but looking pretty and spending money. Get the fuck on somewhere.
I'm gonna throw this out to the table, to the floor. Is it the most stress-free route? And what I mean that I've heard some people say that certain women are used to that lifestyle and they know how to handle things, how to manage things, how to stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? How not to blow up the spot, how not to be taking pictures all up in my house, and you know how to keep shit on the low and live the lifestyle, but not have me out here looking crazy. I've heard this before, and I've heard this a lot from the white side. You know what I mean? A lot of white people say you got to get a woman that knows how to live this lifestyle. You just can't chase your dick. You just can't just get with any woman that want to get with you. It's a certain type of woman that's made for this stuff. So might be 20 of them. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? So you hear that type of stuff too. What do y'all think about this stance? Looking at the whole situation.
Man, that's 100% what it is.
Yeah, it looked like this. It gotta be. Like I hear what Harry said, and I agree to that to an extent. But it's like I think that because I looked at Drake. There's this girl on Twitter, right? Attractive lady. She probably was about like all the women in the world scale. She probably was like a 7.5. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. I really because the woman was beautiful, but like not like super bad. Like you know what I mean. So anyway, this woman, Drake, slid in the DM. Right, and the only reason why we know that Drake slid in the DM is because her basic ass and screenshot it and posted it. Right, so then it's like that then some dude was like, "That's why all these dudes fucking the same woman because it's women like this that just don't get it. Like you know whatever." So I kind of get that part too. Harry, what you think about that? Because I'm not saying I disagree with what you're saying, but what do you think about the logic of we all gonna mess with the same business because we know them bitches know how to get down?
I think that's exactly what it is because you gotta know your role in order for your dude to be successful. And I'm gonna give you an example of one that understood it at first, but then as she got older, she got sick of the shit. That was Lala Anthony. Anthony knew Carmelo Anthony's schedule to a T.
Yeah,
you know, it wasn't until he retired that she found out this wasn't the shit. This wasn't where she wanted to be.
Patrick, too now, praise God.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And Patrick Mahomes' wife, fried chicken. She know his schedule to a T. You know what I'm saying? she know she got to stay out the way and look pretty. Everybody ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, if we together in a light and a dog, nigga. What did you say?
Yeah,
what did you say?
I totally agree with that on that. I got one more theory I'm gonna throw out to y'all. I'm gonna see what y'all think about it. Is it a competition kink? All the dudes saying that if anything you can do, I can do better. If you can get her, I can get her.
Absolutely.
I ain't even think about that.
Do some dudes just like coming behind other dudes and be like, hey,
you fucked me up with that one because you got some weird ass motherfuckers is like proud of fucking what you just fucked with.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is. I don't understand it. Like certain people get off on, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can bag her too. And it's okay if it's, you know, with some shit this everybody done turn. But people, the ones that's weird to me are the motherfuckers who go after, like, you know, this shit gonna sound crazy. Ex-wives, or they purposely go after somebody that was hold a little weight to you. That's a different type of evil to me. You know what I'm saying? But then on the other hand, you got motherfuckers lying like, oh, y'all, I don't give a fuck about this shit. Go on, you can go on have. I don't get this shit. I don't get this shit. It's a competition kink for real with some folks.
I ain't gonna say it ain't with, because you know niggas is weird, bro. But
yeah,
also niggas is horny too. Let's just keep it above.
Horny, bro.
Like I done had, I can't say I had it. Well, you know, I had this twice. You know what I'm saying? Niggas I just had to cut off because one of them just, man, every girl I had would come to me, man, you know, so and so trying to hop on. I said, all right, this ain't it. Maybe she's trying to, you know, maybe she BSing. I let it slide. I ain't let them even know I knew. Next female, the same thing. I said, God damn, I approached the nigga. I said, hey, bro, like this 2 time, what's going on? Hey, when that 3rd time happened, I said, hey, bro,
can't fuck with you, bro.
Hey,
it's weird on behavior.
And this is wild. Like this is wild. I'm messing with a net. So like sometimes niggas just can't control they horny, bro. Like it ain't even about me trying to compete with you. It's just like she look good or whatever. So I'm trying to get it too. Like so it can be both ways. It definitely can be both.
Niggas literally be using you to like deliver them women. Like
yeah, bro. I mean, we on that type of time. They're cool, but bro, we ain't talk about this.
We ain't on
dirty macking, bro. Dirty macking. Motherfuckers need to be smacked. You need to be smacked for dirty mac.
Yeah.
If you a dirty mac, you need to be smacked.
My bad, Jamie. It's this dude I know. And like I knew it was a girl in my past that he tried to holler at, right? When we kind of had on again, off again thing. And I knew he tried to get with her. This was a long time ago. And like, you know, I'm like, bro, I don't care nothing about that. We was, you know, whatever. And then I saw he finally got with somebody I used to be with. So, hey, I hope that motherfucker non-trash for you guys. I mean, I wish you the best, I guess. I mean, bro, congrats, you finally came behind your boy. I mean, damn, man. I mean, it's weird though, bro. Like, but niggas really be on that type of.
He happy.
Yeah, exactly. I finally got something that man I want no more. All right, God bless you, bro. Tell me about it. You know, let me know how that work out for you. Yeah, got another story, y'all. This one hit a little different for sure. This one was via Young Harriet. Young Harriet, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. I'm gonna play a video to set this one up. It's basically about a 4th grade teacher, y'all, who is pregnant by one of her students, and we're gonna play this video to get that thing going.
He is pregnant with the baby of a former student. McCommon was first arrested in September, charged with rape of a child and posted bond. She was rearrested as detectives worked to identify 21 potential victims of the former Covington teacher, stemming from an investigation involving 5 of the victims, ranging in age from 12 to 17.
All right, let's look at this real quick. She's 21 potential victims that are, you know, so that means there's probably some more that ain't, you know, came forward or they don't have no evidence to say it's potential, whatever. From 12 to 17 years old, this lady is dealing with. She's charges of raping of a child, 5 counts of aggravated statutory rape, 4 counts of sexual exploitation by electronic means, which means phones and stuff like that, 4 counts of solicitation reminder to commit aggravated statutory rape, 2 counts of statutory rape by an authority figure, since she is a teacher, 2 counts of coercion of a witness, 2 counts of aggravated stalking, violation of the Child Protective Act, and tampering with evidence and harassment. This is a grown-ass woman. Let's go ahead with the video.
17 years of age. Charges that go beyond the initial use of solicitation through electronic means. News of additional charges sparked outrage from one Covington woman who didn't want to be identified.
It was bad enough when it was only 1, but now there's so many more. How did that happen?
All right, I don't know if this covered in Tennessee or not, but I'm hoping it ain't. But Young Harriet,
I'm finna look it up.
I'm gonna hand you the lead on this story. Pretty sick shit out there, man. Like, And they said the fourth grader was the 12-year-old was a former student. Like, I mean, so it ain't like it's a current student. So she says, "Oh well, maybe I'll let them get out of my class a little bit." Then, yeah. Exactly.
So my concern is as a community member, as an auntie, how do you allow your child all our nieces and nephews, children, they have phones, but I'm checking the shit, and then the school administration, when it was one child, why y'all didn't flag this old hoe? And everybody is an old hoe is gender inclusive. So why y'all didn't flag this old hoe? And would this even have been caught if she had not ended up being pregnant?
Right.
But because 21 children, she is accused of grooming 21 children.
Sad, man. It's almost that's a whole classroom.
Yeah,
that's saying is what it was, but like to put that in your brain, it's literally like if she had a whole classroom full of kids. And
right.
Yeah.
Right. And you don't even really know if how in the process of her grooming these children, not only what did she tell these children and what did she coerce these children to do?
Right.
Because usually, I watched the R. Kelly special. I took notes. That shit fascinated me. You know what I'm saying? So if you grooming one child, how do we not know that she didn't take this one child and say, I need you to go over here and tell this other child this? Because 12 to 17, and y'all just got through talking about being horny. A 14 to 17-year-old boy, and I'm assuming that's what it is, you can just convince his ass to do just about anything. And she got a whole 12-year-old herself. Goddamn it, herself. And she fucking around with these other folks' children and could possibly change the course of their life. Oh yeah, that old hoe gotta die, man. You gotta take it. You gotta take it back like in the old days. Put her in the middle of Covenant and throw rocks in her ass like they used to do in the old days. Because you fucking up. These are kids, bro. Right. Kids. That's why I don't play about this shit.
I don't understand how it slipped to her being, because I had to look it up. Unfortunately, this shit is Tennessee. It says Covenant, Tennessee, Tipton County, bro.
Yeah, this Tipton County, man.
Yeah,
you mean Covenant like 30 minutes away,
bro. They arrested her last year in the end of September, and I'm gonna quote this from MSNBC, saying multiple juvenile victims have come forth stating that they were befriended by their former teacher, who began playing video games with them and then further engaged with them through mobile phones, social media apps, which led to her allegedly sending inappropriate photographs and requesting sexual relationships with the victims.
Man, it is fucking nasty.
And you released on $25,000 bond, and you didn't get indicted to whatever 2 days ago when they just how?
So
I don't understand how that goes that long.
So Jason, this is how convoluted the shit is, and you just pointed the shit out. She been talking to these kids while they fucking playing Call of Duty and all of this shit, all in their earphone, while we thinking as parents, aunties, just concerned neighbors and shit, our kids, we thinking they playing with their friend. She over there trying to, she over there trying to stick the stick in the hole or whatever the fuck they talking about she was doing. Like I don't even understand it. That's why it's so important. I still say I understand kids need phones these days, but you gotta monitor this shit the best way you can. You not gonna catch everything, but for her to be an adult and for her to say, you know what, I'm a scheme to where I'm gonna go to where the kids are. Cause a video game, your child is inside their house, supposed to be playing with their friends. She been doing this shit, man. Doing this shit. And it's 30 minutes away from where we are, man. 30 minutes.
I just assumed it wasn't coming to Tennessee. And I had a conversation with Gabe's mama because she was talking about how she sent me an article how there's a rise in little kids getting scammed into see if I can break this down. Like people will reach out to your child, right? And they'll say, hey, they'll send your kid naked pictures of themselves, or they'll send them nudes, right? They'll say, okay, well, show me yours. And then when you show them theirs, they're gonna screenshot you, and then they come back and say, I need X amount of money from you. They've been doing it with grown people. Now they're doing it with kids and teenagers. They say they do it with teenage boys because they super horny, right? So they say they do that, and then the boys, be pressured to get money or get into their parents' bank account or whatever they do. And she was telling me how to get with Gabe about that, because Gabe is, all jokes aside, he's 10, but he's starting to, you can tell that he's, So it was a tough conversation I have to have with my 10-year-old son. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy as shit, but you almost have to do it. And you almost have to just take over their phone sometimes or take over their tablets, because these games have built-in chat rooms and you can talk to people and all this type of stuff. And it's just crazy, man, because it's like you send your kids to school and it's like you're thinking all these reasons why you select this particular school or why I want to put my baby in this school and all these type of things. And it's like, man, you can't even, like, how do you plan for this shit? Like somebody traumatizing your child in this way and just feeding on them. And the age group she's going after, little boys are nasty as hell, man, from 12 to 17. You know what I mean? Jay Mitch, me and you went to middle school together, and
bro,
I just remember, like, I ain't gonna name no names. Shout out to some of y'all, because I got some names because they still fine. I got some.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, and what's crazy about this saying, I don't mean to be nasty about it. Let's just be real. The kids that were our age during junior high, their teachers didn't look like our teachers, bro. No. Like nobody, it's probably one teacher or two teachers and a substitute that was in the whole building that you could, as a boy, that you'd be like, oh yeah, she fine as a motherfucker.
These teachers
just like all of them, bro. All of them. All of them look 20s, decent. And they not old women. No. So if you start there and then you add this whole nother element into it with social media, like Young Harriet said, like you got access to kids. Everybody got access to each other. This unprecedented.
Right.
How the fuck you say that word, president? I need to go to some
grammar. You said the shit right as an English major. Say it how you say it how it come out, Jamie.
Unprecedented. This shit ain't never happened before. The access you got for a teacher to get in touch with me back in the day, you had to call the house and call my mama. And it wasn't even that. You got to talk to me at school. If you don't talk to me at school, I don't know where none of my teachers stayed. I don't know their telephone numbers, none of that shit. With the advent of the internet, not to sound like a fucking old man, but the internet and social media and all that shit, the access is where evil evolves, bro. Mm-hmm. It just fucking does. It went from us, our parents telling us, all right, if you come home from school, don't accept candy from a stranger. Mm-hmm. Don't fucking walk down a dog alleyway. All that shit. Now is the conversation you had with your son. Like, look, if you're online on your phone, I didn't have a phone in my room till I was in the 11th grade. There was a landline. I didn't even, man, my mama went ham talking about you ain't have no phone in your room for what? Like, it's evolved, bro.
Yeah. We need to get these kids something to ring. I ain't gonna lie. Go back and give these kids something.
But that's real though. Like we didn't have access to none of that shit, bro. And then too, back in the day, man, our parents could actually pick up the phone on the landline and listen to our conversation. Yeah. So at least we did have common sense enough to keep it a little bit clean, until we heard until you heard the breathing on the other end. You know what I'm saying? Right. These kids, because of nobody don't want to offend nobody. a lot of the stuff that to keep these children safe that we had growing up, it's been stripped away. Shit, cause look, you can't really holler at them. You got a soft parent, sit them in a corner. You know what I'm saying? You can't blink at them too hard. You know, but it. And again, you would rather give people outside of your home more authority than you do the people on the inside of your home. If you don't start talking to them now when they 9 or 10, because their personalities by the time a baby reach 12, 13, your personality is almost fully formed, and you're gonna be a crazy ass person at 9 or 10. By the time you get to 13, your crazy is in full throat. Cause you about thinking you can whoop somebody then, and it ain't until you as a parent have to kick their ass and they get back right. They either get back right or they go left. You know, and there ain't no telling how long it take them to get back. But that teacher there, man, she was calculating, she was methodical, and she manipulated those children, bro. When she got arrested last year, man, that should have been a red flag. And then they let her go back up in the classroom, man. Come on, man.
It's sick shit for real. It's just, we talked about this a while ago with the other predatory stuff we talked about, and man, it's just it's really scary, man. As a parent, you know what I mean? Like, and like I with my day job, I went to a workshop where they talked about trafficking, right? And they talked about how, you know, boys are getting trafficked as much as girls now, and all trafficking is not some violent, like we pull up and we snatch you and make you into a prostitute type thing. It was like a lot of it's just coercion, man. Like it start off like you a teenage boy and you got some older woman pulling up and she giving you sex, like whatever. And then, you know, she giving you money and all this type of stuff. And then now you look up and she like, well, I got some friends who want to meet you, and now you a prostitute, but you're a teenage boy. And it ain't fun no more, because it's like now they making you do stuff you might not particularly want to do. And it starts off being on some real, you know, you my little young boyfriend thing, and now I'm doing all this crazy, you know, got you doing all this crazy stuff, and I'm getting paid for it. Just sad though, man. It kind of scares you as a parent, like how sick this damn world is. You know what I mean? But like you said, we just have to put those preventive measures in place and have real conversations with our children, man. Like as Black people, we be scared to talk about real shit, bro. Like man, look. And I know Young Harry gonna jump back in when I say this, but it's like, man, we it's too many times, man. Like we have sick people around our kids, and we know them folks sick, or we don't want to listen, or we, you know, you got some man up in your house, spend the night or living in your house with you, and you don't know nothing about this nigga, you know what I'm saying? And your kids coming back telling you stuff, and you ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, man. Like if you know certain stuff don't look right, stop letting this shit go on in the Black families and have these conversations, man. Like I can talk about some stuff off the air that hit home for real. You know what I mean? On that particular level, man.
But here's the thing though. If I'm your friend, if I consider myself your family, if you let me have access to that part of you, then as your friend, as someone who cares for you and love for you, I'm gonna tell you, hey, Saint, this don't feel right to me. AJ Mitch, this don't feel right to me. Hey, Chris, this don't feel right to me. And I hope, you know, if I'm ever in a situation, hey, Young Harry, you fucking up right now. I'm a person that you have to tell me, cause you know I don't like people, but I love people. You know what I'm saying? So tell me if you feel like I'm fucking up. Tell me I'm fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till I'm on death row and say, man, you should have listened. Where was your ass at now? Now you here watching me get the needle in my goddamn arm. I ain't gonna want to hear it then. I ain't gonna want to hear it then. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, and for Black people, because I deal with this every day. It's funny you mention your job, saying, because I deal with this shit every day. When we talking about how Black people are socialized, we don't talk about shit. And we got to start talking about it in a real way.
Yeah, man.
that's informative. So when our children do get out into this world, not that we want to knock off the rose-colored glasses, but they'll know a devil when they confronted with one, bro. And understand that the devil do a lot of blessing too. And all money ain't good money. All access, you ain't supposed to walk through every door that's open for you. I wouldn't give a shit if she bending over touching her toe. Goddamn, like whatever that old ass man said. Dookie come out that booty, whatever that shit he said. Dick Gregory said to mine, Chris. He messed me up. You know, he said, but you still out here doing it, and you still thinking it's cool. You got the same way we socialize girls to understand their virtue. You got to do the same thing with boys too. I don't give a damn if you a horny motherfucking frog hopping from lily pad to lily pad. What you have in you is virtuous and special too. I don't give a care that old bitch else giving you. That chain she giving you a fake anyway. It's turning your neck fucking green, and your fucking balls gonna be touching the floor by the time you 25. Keep on fucking around here.
All right,
hey, all I gotta say is this, man.
Go ahead, Chris.
Y'all done serious it out, and y'all done said everything that be said. I ain't got nothing to add to that conversation because we know it's nasty. But did y'all chuckle a little bit when that shit said 4th grade teacher was fucking with a 12-year-old?
That's nasty, bro. It's crazy.
No. I'm like, who 12 years old in the 4th grade? Like, what the hell is?
No. It was a
okay.
I'm
just saying. When I say that's like, god damn, this motherfucker done failed a couple times. God damn, no.
Yeah,
my bad.
I thought about it
twice.
I did too. And I was so embarrassed. I slick didn't want to ask. I was like, okay, let me read the article real quick.
Right. I was like, I could have sworn I was like 10 in the 5th grade. Why this motherfucker 12 in the 4th? What the hell done happened? Right. My bad, y'all.
Right. For sure, man. For sure. But I'm glad we got those jokes here because I definitely wanted to switch that energy. We got a kind of our last topic for the day is we got to go back to the fuck shit, man. Got to go back to the fuck shit.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Trip together. Hey, everybody in first class. I thought he was getting us first class tickets, but he lied. Well, we all the way at 30, ain't we? But at least it's our first trip. He's trying. Look at him. Look at y'all in first class. Oh, it must be nice. Look at y'all separate. They gave y'all water already.
All right. Lady and her boyfriend on a trip. We know we have to put this through the filter of is this real or is it staged? It looks real. I think this is a real situation. Looks like something that a basic ass broad would do. It's like go on the airplane and bust a dude out about expected to be in first class and ended up not being in it. I'm gonna take two. I normally take these type of things. I'm able to pull things from it. I got 2 conversations I'm gonna have from this whole thing.
Let's get it.
The first person is, why is it such a trend nowadays? The whole public embarrassment. I went on this horrible date with somebody and this is this. Like, why is all that? Julia Content says it's a skit. She's a comedian. All right. Okay, fine. But let's talk about it anyway.
I'm going to assume, hey, Julia, I'm going to assume this shit real.
Right, we're going to talk like it's real. Let's talk like it's real.
Because every skit is based off something that's real. Somebody did that before for it to be an idea for a skit.
And even if it wasn't real, like somebody holding up the phone, putting their dude on blast, it's some woman mad because they on a trip with their boo and it wasn't on first class. It wasn't in first class.
I'm like, hey, bro, why is it necessary for you to put your? I'm telling you, man, why is it necessary for you to put your brand new relationship on social media anyway? Bro, we just started kicking it, bro.
It's the trend, Harry. It's the trend. Like, I ain't seen nobody on a date. I can count on my hand when I go out that I see somebody on a date where either one of them ain't on their phone.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this out too. I'm not gonna make this a subject. I'm really saying this for y'all to remind me to talk about this next week.
I'm finna write it down.
You said something here that really made me think. We might have already talked about this, but I'm not sure. Somebody was talking about on Facebook was talking about going on trips like real soon in the relationship, right? Like for somebody you've been dating less than a month, like y'all going out the country, or y'all going out of town, or and my thing is, matter of fact, bro, scratch this whole thing. We're gonna talk about that right now. We're gonna get this shit about it. We're gonna talk about this.
We'll put a pin and we can come back to because I want to clown her real quick.
Right.
We're going.
Right. Let's talk about okay. But when is it too early to be going outside of the city limits with a motherfucker? Like, because my thing is, bro, I gotta see how crazy you are before I travel. Before I be like somewhere away from 15 minutes from the house with you. Like, I'm not gonna be like out on water or like in a plane and find out you crazy. Like, and that ain't happening, bro. So, like, let me throw that out to y'all. I really want to do this when I got the more of the crew out here, because I don't want Harry to speak for all women. So
I mean,
I'm gonna speak for myself and myself only. If we ain't been, if we only been kicking it for a month or less, it's too fucking soon. This is for me. I ain't talking for no other ladies that's on this panel. For me, like, goddamn, do you even put your socks in the dirty clothes? Like, what the fuck we doing?
Man.
Shit, you know. Yeah, and spit them hoes on the floor, because that's one thing right there. Your ass is nasty. I ain't going nowhere with you.
Right.
I don't give a damn how fine you think you are, how handsome you think you are. If I find out you nasty and up under your neck smell like sour milk, fuck you. I really do mean it. This shit there is terrible, man.
The lady that we was having this conversation with, you know, nice looking lady or whatever. She's like, "Oh, y'all niggas just broke, and I done had plenty of niggas take." All right, okay, are you with any of them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Because the way you talking, it just sounds like, okay, these niggas had money. You was fine. They flew y'all went somewhere. He fucked and then fell back. Like, that's what it sounded like to me, right? You know what I mean?
She got flued out.
Let her tell it. You know, y'all niggas just broke. I'm like, okay, call me broke then, because I'm not going out of town anywhere. I'm definitely not getting no plane or for to be out on the water with nobody unless you try it true, man. Like, I'm not doing it. Like, and she was like, oh, it was our first date. I'm like, okay. Tell me more about
first date.
Tell me more about y'all relationship. You know what I mean? You know, what else y'all do?
Man,
you know
all I got
scary,
bro. Y'all seen that movie? I think I can't think of the name of it right now, but man, y'all hear me out. If y'all didn't watch the Tyler Perry movie before, y'all should know. Came out a couple years ago, and it had I think it was Justice Smollett, his sister Journey, or whatever her name is. The jump where basically she got with the dude.
The Temptation joint,
something like that.
Confessions of a something. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, man. Like, all I'm saying is y'all ass be careful, dog. Because you can talk all that broke shit that a man gonna do what he want to do shit. You right. But there's some stuff that come with it. Shawty was getting flued out, getting hit on the plane, all type of shit. And then you end up
powder.
That goddamn hit you with that Jason Waterfall shit is over for you. So
I've never seen it, but I see it. Confessions of a Marriage Counselor.
Man. Yeah, go watch that joint. That's what he's talking about.
God damn, Kim Kardashian was in there.
And find him up in that joint too. Yeah, she left her husband for some dude, and the dude was crazy as hell.
Bro.
But yeah, we ain't gonna talk about Mia Culpa though. We'll say that for another episode. But anyway, but seriously though, man, that shit crazy. Like, why are you going out of town with people you barely know? Like, that shit is nuts. I mean, and you know,
but it's just to say I did it. It's to say let me put this on the internet to show y'all how I'm really living my life. I'm living this life. But you really do you know how long you got to be with somebody to trust them to take you anywhere outside of the city limits, bro?
Yeah,
like that ain't no shit you do. And I'm speaking for myself and myself only. That ain't no shit you do with somebody you just met a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Man, come on, man. And then you wonder why your ass end up rolled up in a carpet somewhere. Man.
I can't do it. I'm not even. You got friends that you real cool with that you've never been out of town with. And there's a reason why you ain't never been on trips with some of your homeboys or some of your homegirls. If you ain't smart enough to smell crazy, then you don't need to be going nowhere being lazy. I'm not finna go nowhere and lay my head next to a motherfucker that I have an inkling that I don't want to be around them when the sun come up. So why I'm gonna go where I gotta go to a sun up 3 times? Like we out of town for 3 days and I gotta be with your ass. Nah, I can't do that. I can't. What the fuck is we doing? But that's what they like.
Hey, J. Mitch, I just had that experience. This person been my friend for 10 years. When I tell you we went to California, man, I ain't never going nowhere with her ass no more, bro. I swear to God.
They're a totally different person. You go out of town, man.
Yeah, man. Left me and all kind of shit. Yeah, man. I said, you don't gotta worry about it no more, little mama. You ain't gonna get me out here and embarrass the fuck out of me and leave me. That shit that blew my hide. I don't need smoke, Jamie.
Man,
well, I'm gonna play the video one more time because there's another aspect of this video I want y'all to
please.
Hold on.
This trip together. Hey, everybody in first class. I thought he was getting us first class tickets, but he lied. Well, we all the way at 38B. But at least it's our first trip. He trying. Look at him. Look at y'all in first class. Oh, it must be nice. Look at y'all separate. They gave y'all water already.
All right, this is a question I got. We're gonna talk about this right here. Lodging culture. Let's talk about it. What I mean by that is this. She said that the dude told her, yeah, we going on a trip and it's gonna be first class, right? We talked about your girl Risa Tisa about a month ago, right? Why is it that dudes these days feel like, and I know one of the answers is you got women who that's what they led by, right? So it's like, okay, why you flies and telling this woman y'all going first class and you know you ain't got it like that?
And you know how loud she is.
And you know,
her that we go on first class and think your ass ain't gonna be on her Instagram live and she clowning the shit out you. I'm just all for self-preservation in every mode of life. I'm not gonna be out here lying to you because I can't remember what I done told you. I'm not gonna be out here flogging because I know the fuck I got and what I ain't got. I'm not attracted to this shit.
Yeah.
You got some niggas that chase that shit.
Yeah.
Y'all really want, I don't understand. If you, before you start dating this chick, you just like women do their research. Shout out to our homegirls that said that shit a couple of episodes ago. A woman gonna do her research.
Yeah.
I be damned if a man gonna tell me now in this 21st century that he don't fucking do research, that you ain't went and looked at the bitch IG page, you ain't looked at the bitch Facebook page, you don't see no pattern. Yeah. So when you start spitting at this bitch, you feel like you got to be the type of dude that she talking about on her reels, so you end up lying to the bitch. Then when the bitch get mad, put you on blast, just like last episode, you end up making a cartoon talking about how these women don't want you. That's where the fuck we end up at.
Yeah, because that's for real, man. Like one can turn deserve another, man. If you out here flogging to this woman, telling her she gonna be first class, and you feel like you need to do
deserve for her to put your ass
out, that goddamn player. But that's where I bet with
she's stupid too. Yeah. It's a double suicide. Like what is a murder suicide? That's what they call it. Where she killing herself by looking stupid, and she killing your dumb ass for your dumb ass to be the cause of her stupid ass death.
Yeah, man.
But here go my question right here for you gentlemen. At what age does the flogging stop?
Man, never.
Cause that shit. Hey, Chris, you right about that. Cause I said I entered some shit on Twitter, and I went back to look at the main page, and you right about that, bro. Like you in your 30s, and you still on this bullshit. Like
30. I know 50, 60-year-old flogging.
I can't tell you, Chris. I can't tell you who I was looking at, Chris, because you fucking kill me, Chris, every deal. But yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. this shit here. Look, bro, if you can't come to me as your true and authentic self, man, then we can't do nothing off the rip, bro. You ain't got to fly me out first class. Why I could buy my own ticket now. If you would have said to me this gonna be a first class experience, that's what he should have said to her, but he ain't got enough words for the shit. You see what I'm saying? You ain't had no business flying this woman out, and you don't even know it. You don't even know where she takes showers, baths, a whole bath. You don't need know none of this shit, but you willing to get on. Yeah, but you willing to get on the plane with her and say, "Yeah, babe, let's go here." Meanwhile, you don't funded the trip off Groupon. What the fuck we doing, man?
Hey, y'all, we go on Klarna. Right? Shout out to Klarna though. Hey,
Shout out to Klarna for real.
Hey, Apple Pay got his own Klarna now. I can just make anything for payments on Apple Pay. Fuck you talking about, man? No, man. I tell you what, we gonna table this, bro, because I want the rest of our ladies laying on this, cause I need to know. We gonna talk about getting fluid in, getting fluid out. Flying out together. We
gotta have pod too.
I need to know is y'all giving up that pussy. I need to know, like, I need a clear answer. When you go out of town with a motherfucker, bitches, you giving up that motherfucking pussy. Yo,
shit, all legal prostitution. At the end of the day.
Is it legal prostitution?
Legal prostitution.
I wouldn't call it legal prostitution. Oh, but he gonna have to come on down. Talking about shit. I done got up at my bed, and you talking about shit. I worked hard in the morning. You talking about, and you sitting over there talking about you don't know. Damn, if I'm giving it up, he gonna give it up. Shit, I'm the getter. I ain't the getty. Fuck you talking about? You talking about? See, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I understand it's cool. Oh yeah, I'm giving it up. Do you think? As tired as I be, do you think you finna take me somewhere and you think we finna just have dinner? Oh, nigga, you'll never see me again. Do you hear me? Man, oh man.
Oh god.
Man, hey, I ain't even. I understand. We all the people of a certain age, bro. You call it legal prostitution, whatever you want, internet prostitution. I done been through all over the last 3 weeks, Chris. You think we finna fly somewhere and you talk about you tired and you got a headache? Oh, you hear me?
Hey, what's up, man?
Man, hey, talking about what? Okay, see, don't play no game. Hey, for real, don't play no game. Like I grew up. My daddy was a pimp for real.
Yeah.
Like so that all that old crying and shit.
Oh, okay.
Sound like she wake your ass up with a cup of water on your face.
You're describing a situation that I might have called police on you about. So
no, you ain't gonna have to call no police on me. But shit, if we done worked all weekend, you say, "Hey, babe, we going out of town. Shit, we going to Covington." Shit.
What do you call it out of town? So I'll make sure I'm not
I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, y'all. If we do a group meetup, it's gonna be in Memphis. We ain't going to Olive Branch.
Getting flew out to South Haven is crazy.
Yeah, hey, like a motherfucker. But I do think that's a relationship thing. But you ain't finna fly me to New York or nowhere and then talk about, babe, we done been on the plane all day. I'm tired. You got me? What? Jamie.
Hey,
what they doing?
Hey, bro. Something gonna have to happen, either with you or without you. Something gonna happen.
We gonna start out next week conversation with this topic right here, man. Get flued out, man. This shit is gold for real.
I'm writing it down.
But we gonna wrap this up though, man.
You would have spent 5 bands, say, and you look over at her and she sleep. You mad as hell. Come on, man.
Look, I'm finna spend 5 more, goddammit. Wherever we at, I'm finna spend 5 more.
I spend the nifty 50. I'm looking at you crazy. What you talking about?
Yeah, man.
Oh, God. Man, we better get up out of here, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. The comments were kind of light today. I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all recovering from St. Patrick's Day and shit, and Des and Bane came back. Y'all watching highlights and shit like that. I don't know what y'all on this weekend. But appreciate y'all. Nice turnout, nice viewership today. Facebook kind of tripping though. I'm looking at the Facebook Live numbers. I'm like, nah, them numbers fell off big time from last week. So and Twitter numbers are high as they normally are, but I don't know. Facebook be doing all kind of shit to hate on your shit, bro. We were just talking about it.
I said something about them early in the show.
Yeah, we were just talking about the TikTok thing. Fuck that shit. We're gonna shadow ban your shit immediately. Goddamn it. We were just talking about this shit though. Hey, Facebook owned his live stream. You know what I'm talking about? They said, hey, I'll show you how much we own this motherfucker.
I'm gonna show you how much you hear with you TikTok loving niggas.
You TikTok loving Jim. But yeah, man, about to slide about this jump, man, for the SainAsylum crew. This Anthony the Same, man. We'll see y'all next week, man, around about 8 p.m., man. We about this jump.
Cheers.